Hey fellow coaches, my name is Mike. I'm with a gym called Raw Fitness just north of Charlotte in North Carolina. I posted on the Facebook group a while ago that I would upload a video about how I've been selling Procoach to people. I've been having a pretty good response so far. All of this is going to sound very much like Precision Nutritionese. Obviously, I got most of these concepts from them, but then I've kind of put it together in a short presentation that I've been using to sell both nutrition coaching and training to people, right? And so what I'll tell people is, I'll get goals and why goals are important and kind of break down all that stuff initially in the sales presentation. And then I'll transition and say, okay, now my job as your coach is to find what the limiting factors are and remove those limiting factors so you can actually get where you just told me that you want to go. And in my experience, I've seen people say, all right, I'm going to get on a fitness program, and they go 6 days or 60 days, and they start working out, and they start trying to eat better, and for whatever reason, they end up going off the wagon or end up going back to where they came from. And I'll usually ask the client, hey, can you identify with this? And 9 out of 10 people are going to be like, yep, that's me. I've just never been able to stay consistent with it. And I'll say, okay, so here's the 4 main reasons I think that people struggle with staying consistent with their new lifestyle. And I think reason number 1 is because they did not have the correct program. So they didn't know the right types of exercises to do, the right types of foods to eat, and when to eat them. And so they end up going back to where they were originally because they just get discouraged. Right? Reason number 2 is because their new lifestyle never became their new norm. It was always a stretch. I'm going to change. I'm doing all these different habits. And then at some point in time, it just seems like a little bit much for me. And I don't know what to hold on to, what to let go of. And I end up just going right back to where I originally came from. So that's reason number 2. Reason number 3 is that people lack motivation or they lose motivation. You know, they come in and they'll sit down with me, and at some point in time, they're like, hey, we're really excited about this process. But we know life gets busy and certain events happen. And somewhere along the line, I just lose this passion for me to be able to change my life and my body through the vehicle of fitness. Right? And then the last reason is because I feel that they lack accountability. There was nobody that I was accountable to. There was no one looking in on the process, and it was just all up to me. And so I say, what the heck? And I end up going right back to where I came from. Now, the beauty of Procoach is that it addresses all 4 of these. And so what I tell people is like you guys said on the website, Precision Nutrition is the world leader in educating fitness professionals like myself on how to coach lifestyle, nutrition, and fitness to people. Right? And so what they've done is they said, what does someone need to be doing to get really, really great fitness results and transform their body? And they said, okay, that's the end point. And then they reverse engineered over 52 weeks a program that is 1 habit at a time every 2 weeks to get you to that finished destination. Okay? And so it addresses the program part because, especially now with the new exercise feature, which I have not tested out yet, but sounds really intriguing. You know, for us at the gym, we say, hey, we're going to design a program for you guys. So the exercise side of things is going to be handled. We know how to handle that. We got plenty of experience with that. As far as eating the right things, they're going to be leading you in the direction of what they've seen people do to lose over 900,000 pounds of fat in their program so far, right? So it addresses the let's do the right program limiting factor. Number 2, never became the new norm. Because it is 1 habit every 2 weeks at a time, we will give you 1 habit, let that habit become your new norm before we move on to the next. You're not going to have to scrape and scrounge for all these new overwhelming habits and try and hold on to it all at once because it doesn't work, and you've proved that it doesn't work, Mrs. Jones. Right? Number 3, lack motivation. The beauty of this program is they don't just give you a habit and say, hey, kick rocks. They're going to actually give you a little 5 to 7 minute daily lesson. Some of them are, more motivation-based, reflective questions. Some of them are more motivation through education. Here's your particular habit. Here's why we want you to perform this particular habit, and here's how we can help you to execute and actually perform this habit successfully. So every day you're checking in and you're just getting that little motivational juice to help every day be a fitness day, and you can stay on track and you can keep moving towards the goal. And then number 4, lacked accountability, and I'll usually pull my laptop over and I'll show them what it looks like for the client with the lessons and the check boxes and the habit and the check boxes or the X's, and I'll show them, hey, this isn't just a software that I'm going to give you and let you run with on yourself. I'm actually going to oversee the process. So I'm going to see if you're doing your lessons on a daily basis. I'm going to see if you're able to execute your habits on a daily basis. And if you're struggling with that, then I'm going to interject and we can get together and we can chat and we can find out why the habit's too hard for you. We can modify things. We can do whatever we need to do because you're no longer alone with no accountability in your journey. I'm here for you to help you get where you want to go. And so I usually show those 4 limiting factors, how Procoach overcomes those 4 limiting factors. And we've had a really good sign up rate. So I'm really grateful to you guys at PN, and I hope this is helpful to everybody in the community. Thanks.